machine. Welcome to your machine. System shut down.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. This week, I decided it's time to start on something new. I've been working on this a little bit already, but I decided it's time to share. Spoilers for what's coming down the pipeline for later this week, if I can finish it. Here we go. I've already got one little scene in mind, so we'll just kind of work on it today, see how far we get. This is Oni. Chris O'Neill. Actually, I just realized I just drew the same expression twice. I need to draw... He needs to be like tilted up a little bit more. He also needs to be holding a flashlight. How are we gonna fit that in frame? Okay, new frame. New frame. He's gonna be larger. Hi Carly, good morning. Hello, hello. Thank you for the star. For me? Hi Willow. Hello, hello. Working on something different this morning. Okay, I'm making a little bit more of a torso shot so we can see a little bit more of his hands, because we need his hands to be holding... Let's see, can I make this work? Flashlight. Help, I thought it was pronounced 1E. I think it's Oni because his name is Chris O'Neill and it's like short for, like Oni is short for O'Neill. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Oni. That's pretty silly though. Carly carries pockets full of glitter to dazzle with. I know! The stream has been blessed. Okay, here's the flashlight. The flashlight in a different scene I've already drawn is like this really simple shape like this, which is really tough to show up on the really dark background we've got going on. But I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. Okay, one more time. Here it is. He's holding the flashlight. Actually, wait. Could fill this in like a little bit more. Maybe like that. And then we use like the lines of the background to imply where his arms are, maybe. We'll see if that reads okay. Okay, let's fill this in. Okay. And since I'm using my texture brush, that means my color fill tool is just not going to work very well, especially since I think I succeeded in only drawing this all on one layer. It's like I've been trained now. I've been on my anime training arc and now I only need one layer. Okay, he's got his flashlight. Make it a little bit longer. Although now that I say it, I do sort of wish it was on a different layer because I'm gonna need to move it. That's okay, we can redraw. We can rebuild. Okay, frame 1, no flashlight. Frame 2, flashlight. Frame 3. We just need to redraw frame 3. We can do that. Make it a little bit cleaner anyways. It's my sour grapes attitude. Whatever, I don't mind redrawing the frame. Oh man. What's a good intro episode / series to OneyPlays for someone who's never seen before? Asking for a friend. Ooh. Okay. I really like... Let me look it up. OneyPlays. I'm just gonna drop a link. I think I could do that. OneyPlays Marvel Avengers. There we go. It's is one of my favorites. It's a little compilation. Paste. I don't even know if I can paste links. Am I allowed to paste links? I guess I'm allowed to paste links. I was worried the bot might catch me. Maybe I'm allowed to break the rules. Maybe the bot knows that. I don't think the bot does know that I'm actually allowed to break the rules. But that's a fun one. There's so many good ones. I haven't been watching OneyPlays nearly as long as I've been watching Game Grumps though, so I'm relatively new. Like in terms of Game Grumps years, you know, like years, I'm relatively new. I actually only found them because I'm a huge Smiling Friends fan. I was like the gateway to OneyPlays for me. I'm a huge Zach Hadel fan. Zach Hadel is like on my top 10 people of cool guys. I like his work. Which is, as I'm always saying, I don't know where it fits in the box of things that I like, because it's definitely different than, you know, other cartoons. I just think dude's very funny. The Avengers run is one of the best things ever uploaded to YouTube. You've seen it? You've seen it? It's a good one. I really like that one. But yeah, like I can like rattle off like my top 10 like Game Grumps favorites, you know, like I would always go Dark Souls, Super Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker. I would just like put those on like a playlist whenever I was feeling down. I don't have that for OneyPlays. I actually, it's actually, you want to know what I really what I really recommend is the like 10-hour Zach Hadel playlist. That's just Zach Hadel. Again, that was my gateway. The Hitman series was pretty funny. Oh man. Here we go. Here's the flashlight again. We all remember, I've already drawn this. Okay, now we put it with this layer, and now I can freely move them about. Yay! Just purchased Tamagotchi Life. Ooh, that's been super fun. Okay, he lifts his head a little bit, which is actually good. That's a good thing. I've been following the Oni crew for probably about 5 years now, seen most of the highlights. 5 years is probably about the same timeline I'm on. If I had to guess, maybe 4. Maybe a little less. But like, you know, I wasn't like watching them in middle school, like Game Grumps or anything, you know. Just a fully different stage in life. But I was like, this is great. This is classic YouTube for me. Just watching some dudes play games. Funny stuff. Okay. And I like that people had this kind of a similar instinct with OneyPlays to do like animations with it. The OneyPlays animations are so funny. I feel like I'm so different than some of those other animators in OneyPlays. I get this comment like all the time where they're like, I was not expecting a cute OneyPlays animation today or something like that. I'm like, yeah. That's okay though. I'm just having fun with it. Here we go. OneyPlays Fortnite animation is how your channel got recommended. That's right, I remember that. Yup. That was like, I made that one like after watching that video and it was like, there was like a 2-day wait or something like that. I just like cranked that out. That was super fun to do. I was practicing rotoscope. See, in doing these silly little fan animations, I'm always practicing something. Learning by doing. It's a little bit different than other stuff, but that's okay. Okay, I'm lifting the eyes a little bit more. Okay, good. I noticed in a lot of OneyPlays animations where they draw Oni and sometimes some of the other dudes in a very simple character style, and I kind of decided to take that on because, well, one, it makes it easier to draw if it's not like 10 different colors and shapes you're trying to think about all the time, especially in my style. So I did that especially in the Dragon Ball one. Down, up. Okay, we'll duplicate this one and we'll have them flick a switch here. Like that, just move it just like a tiny bit. Back to this frame. And then the light will turn on. Let's turn the light on. Be behind. Behind. Like this. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, now we need to make some of the light in front of the face. There we go. Shoot, no, I'm gonna redraw this. Try again. There we go. Okay. No, no, no. Put this in front of the face. In front of the flashlight. There we go. That will trick the eye. Tricks my eyes. Shoot. 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 I can't figure this out. I need to move the light a little bit. Move it up. I don't like when it's clipping the ears slightly. I'm getting worried about it. There we go. Okay, I'm going upside down. I think I got it. Nice. Nice. There we go. It sort of makes sense, right? Oh, man. The voice of the ugly fish everyone was screaming about in the comments. Yes. Yeah. DiCaprio point meme from me, from everyone. Dude, I like freak out. I'm such a huge Zach Hadel fan, man. Dude is a visionary. And I'm not saying that to be silly. Have y'all heard that dude talk about like what it is to like be creative and his process and all this stuff? It's night and day, I'll tell you that. But dude's a smart dude. Okay, dramatic Oni over here. Okay, that seems good. That seems good. Hold for a second. Hold for a second. Hold here for a second. And maybe we need like a swish. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make him do a little swish for the grab of the flashlight. Swish. Okay. Yeah, that looks snappy. That looks good. Oni's so easy to draw. And this little silly little character form. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do some talking animation. Let me look at my notes. I had to take a couple of notes. That's why I started the stream so late. Okay. Looks down. Wait, that means we have to move his head down too. Move his head down just like a tiny bit. Or we have to move his ears up. Head down, ears up. Chop his head off real quick. Sorry. Down. Ears come up. There we go. Switch to my brush, please. There we go. It's so weird to not be sitting here drawing Sonic the Hedgehog. I have to, like, use my brain. Dang. On a Monday? You want me to use my brain? That's tough. Clean this up. Shoot. I have to think about layer composition, and I have to think about movement and what makes sense, and I could just be drawing Dr. Eggman right now. That was so fun. I had such a good week last week just because I could draw Sonic characters all day. Okay, yeah, that works. You know what I could have done? Oh my god, why did I just do this? Okay, that's why. Never mind. Never mind, carry on. Brain at full capacity right now. Looks good, looks good. Ears up. And it's just like barely touching the edge of the light, which I do not like. That is distracting me. That is distracting me. I will... Okay. We'll push forward through this. Okay, we'll push forward. Duplicate. We'll have him open his eyes here. Well, no. Let's have him talk once and then he opens his eyes. A little bit different. There we go. Sonic's a no-brainer, that's for sure. I agree. I agree. I feel like I could just, like, really relax when I was just drawing Sonic. No stakes, just Sonic. No stress. I also just, like, I don't know, I'm animating so much, it's kind of almost rare. I mean, I'm drawing, like, constantly, but it does feel different. Okay, I'm just gonna remove this. Who needs that? Okay, I need it. Shoot. I'm very rarely just, like, doing little, like, just for fun, silly fan art drawings that aren't moving, you know what I mean? I actually thought it would be really fun to do like a silly like color study illustration for a while. And maybe you're like, that doesn't sound all that fun. But I think it's fun. Just like take like an inanimate object and just like guess colors on it and just like do a little digital painting. That would be fun. I haven't been giving anyone teeth or anything, so I don't know if this dude needs teeth. I'm gonna move on. He doesn't need teeth. Okay, that seems good. And then maybe he lifts back up to open his eyes. Here we go. See, but doing like a color study would also use my brain. So, you know, there's that problem there. But it would be good, especially since I'm like, well, the whole purpose of like these streams and drawing every day is just to like get better at something and practice a craft, right? Like I'm doing these silly little animations so I can get better at other personal projects and things, and I'm like, there's definitely other aspects I could work on. Perfect. Color. Color is always one of those things. I think I've got quite the trained eyes, but I could train them more. Pretty soon, I'll unlock my Sharingan. Any day. Gotta keep working on it. My Shinigami eyes will unlock if I keep doing color studies and things. What could Oni be talking about, you wonder? What could this be all about? I don't want you to use your brain. I want you to do a slow frame-by-frame transformation from Oni to Sonic. I want you to use your heart. I have something on my channel. I think it's just called, like, Zach Hadel voices all the Sonic characters. Maybe I should change that title. Does that make sense? It's just like an OneyPlays animation where Zach and Oni just go through like the full Sonic cast and they just kind of like morph into each other. It's very short. Honestly, it's like criminally short. I wish it was longer, but I was stitching together a lot of things. But I worked on it like no sleep for a while, and it's just this short little bit. But I like that one. I like that one because it wrapped Sonic into a little bow for me and I could draw Sonic characters. A good way to look at it is if there's Zach Hadel, I will probably want to animate it. Okay. Even though this is Oni right now. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Let's have one more frame down here. Let's have him like open one eye, kind of like unsuredly, in an unsure way. Looking to the side. I didn't give him eyebrows. Does he need eyebrows? All of a sudden he's got eyebrows. Yeah, he needs eyebrows. All of a sudden he has eyebrows. Don't tell anyone. Eyebrows disappear, yeah. Yes, they do. Delete this frame. Give one the one with eyebrows is the one that's important now. Looks so upset. Hey, Corey, Sonic here. Oh no, your pronunciation of Sharingan tells me a lot about you. No. Oh no. My friend who knows some Japanese always makes fun of me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh man. I do my best each and every day. Things sure are going my way. Iron Lung is finally available to buy or rent on YouTube. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe Mr. Markiplier. That's crazy. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Needs to lift up slightly, maybe. Wait, how did we do that before? This one's up, this one's down. Up, down. Okay, this should be down. The trick is to never be in a situation where you have to talk about anime IRL. Yes. Yes. I feel that exactly, yeah. Yeah, I'm just reading the subtitles. If I can type it out, maybe I could spell it. One would think if I'm reading subtitles all day, I should be able to spell the words, but sometimes I'm still bad at the spelling after looking at it for 1,000 hours. Okay. And let's do one more squish frame. Duplicate like this so it's a little bit snappier. Hold that for a second. Duplicate this. There we go. Make this one a squish frame. But the problem is the flashlight shouldn't move. What do we do? I'm gonna grab his whole head and squish until it starts to overlap with the flashlight. Maybe that will be okay. There we go. I think I'll get away with that. Okay. So he kind of hesitates for a second. Speaks once. Then you should go back to this. Speaks again. No, wait, no. Delete this frame, hold on this frame. No, that's too long. Okay, let's watch it back. It's a little fast. I'm gonna slow it down a bit. Okay. Very scary. He looks so cool like this. Thank you. I like using this nice little periwinkle color. It looks very nice and cool on the dark background here. Those colors are poppin'. I love it. I love an excuse to use colors I don't use very often. Okay, this looks good. Let's have him talk in this pose. Okay, looks good. Maybe you should talk like out of the side of his mouth. Yeah, it's something like that. That seems good. Oh my gosh, by the way, I don't know if y'all heard about the fiasco with my Nintendo Wii, but help is on the way. I will be sorting out the problem of my broken Wii. I was talking about how mad I was because I just bought a new GameCube controller and I was stoked. It was pink. I was like, I got a birthday coming up. I can buy myself some accessories. I bought myself a pink GameCube controller and I couldn't even use it. Pissed. Not happy. Not happy. This girl, not happy. Not happy with my broken dreams of playing Nintendo Wii so I could run my GameCube games. It's okay. I'll get over it. I'm working on it. Your Wii died? Which... It just... Let me just paint you a picture. I excitedly turn on my Wii. Everything's good, right? Someone was borrowing my Wii for a really long time, and I just got it back, and I got it all set up after a little while. It was like sitting in a box, and I was like, hopefully everything's okay, but I plugged it in, and it was like firing up, and I was like, good. It connects to the TV, good. I had to get a special tool for it to connect to my capture card because I wanted to stream it, you know, because the Wii doesn't have an HDMI port. But anyways, I got all those accessories, I got it all sorted out, and I put in a GameCube game, which theoretically it should accept just fine. I give it the GameCube game. It takes it, and it starts just whirring, dude. It just starts like, sounds like a grinder in there, and I start to like freak out. Then it spits out my GameCube game. I scream because my GameCube game falls on the floor. My treasured GameCube game falls on the floor. And yeah, I didn't want to take any games. And this was after the Wii remote didn't want to connect, which I finally got that sorted out. And, oh my god. Motion controls being the only way to control the Wii interface is so... It's not good. I'll say it's not good. I don't want to say what I want to say, but it's not very good. Like, you couldn't touch any of the settings without the motion controls working. So you couldn't, like, adjust sensitivity or, like, try to, I don't know, see what's going on. No. You better have those motion controls working. You can't do anything. You can't use the D-pad. Are you crazy? Why would you want to do that? This took me like several hours, like troubleshooting. And I was just about to use like the candle trick. You know, do you know you can play the Wii without the motion sensor bar? You can use 2 candles because my motion bar wasn't working. I was like, you know, whatever, fair enough. It's an old thing. I'll get a new motion bar, whatever. The motion bar wasn't working. Here I am with 2 tea candles. Okay. because like, all I needed to do, if you haven't played the Wii with a GameCube game, you need the Wii controller to select the GameCube game, and then you're home free. All you need is the GameCube controller. But you need the Wii motion controller to select the GameCube game from the opening hub interface. You need it. You can't get around it at all. So here I am with 2 candles. I finally get the motion controls working. And then the Wii spits out my GameCube right onto the floor. Disrespectful. I was pretty mad. Oh man. So that's my story. That was my weekend. How was yours? Oh man. Hi Sugar Cube. OneyPlays is something I can get behind. Pretty much the only thing I know that you've animated that I know / enjoy. I know, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been a little while too. Yup. Take a little break. Who knows what's in store for the future. Lots of animation projects, I think. But yeah, I've been wanting to... I've had this one like sitting in my drafts for a while, so I want to wrap this up and then maybe I'll put together some other fun projects. I've also just had like a bunch of new ideas. Oh man. Your track record with streaming Nintendo games on this channel is really bad. Oh no. I definitely want to do more. I've been wanting to play like a bunch of really nostalgic games. I've got so many on my shelf. I don't like playing things on Steam. I'm not good at emulating. My computer will crash. I gotta do the original hardware. Also, just because I'm a freak who likes the original controllers and things. I don't know. No one can relate to my struggle. Cue flashback. Is this a Super Pro destroyed like Sad as Sunshine? No one mentions the speedrun. No one mentions the speedrun in this chat. Also, with my original GameCube controller and my original hardware, guess who can run the faster copy of Super Mario Sunshine? I'm gonna get a Japanese copy of Super Mario Sunshine, blow the record right out of the water. So what do you think of that? So what do you say to that? I do think it would be cool to have one, like, just for fun, though. Like, I'm only, like, half kidding. I'm, like, maybe, like, maybe, like, 30% kidding. 70% real. I'm 70% real right now. Okay. This looks good. Now what we need... I'm gonna duplicate this. Don't look at the other projects. Don't look. Okay. Now Oni is going to pass. Wait, actually, I only have like 3 minutes. I don't think I can do this very fast. That's okay. I'll speedrun it. Talking about speedruns anyways. Okay, the flashlight goes from Oni to slides over. The beam continues, the light beam. Let's grab this one. The Wii wasn't having any of your business? I know. Frankly, the Wii forgot who was in charge, and I felt very disrespected. There's been, yeah, heavy losses for Daisy Nation. The Wii doesn't work. And I spent, like, so long, like, holding out for it, too. I don't know what this expression is. We don't need this expression for this. Let's just remove it. I'm, like, not gonna get very far. I'm not gonna get very far if I keep loafing around. Back down. Yeah, I like that expression. It's cute. Okay. So he's gonna pass the flashlight. I almost said torch. I was like, that's not what we call it here. I think what is coming into my mind right now? Something else. Okay, the flashlight needs to be above this layer. I can barely see it. I can barely see it on this background, but that's, I think it'll be okay. It just needs to be there for a second. What on earth? This needs to be at the end. And then new frame, we'll just do a smear. Quickly now. Blue blur, periwinkle blur, light beam blur, Seems good to me. And the next person, maybe one more. I don't know how many you need. Is there a science to smear frames? I don't know. Next frame. I'm gonna copy and paste one. Who knows who this is? And paste. There he is. And the dreaded work alarm has gone off just in time. We'll just hold on that for a second. About that. We'll play it back. Alright, here's what we got so far. It just turns. Mentions the speedrun. There's a glitch in the Japanese version where you can save an hour in 45 minutes. See, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. They're never gonna catch me. Ever. I've got some cards up my sleeve. Rematch! Rematch! I'm just kidding. I think you should get that physical copy when you're already within 10 seconds on the record. No, I'm gonna get it right now. Not periwinkle again. That's lavender. Okay, hang on. It's a little bit more blue than purple. I think that means it's periwinkle. I hate to break it to you. Here is lavender. You're never gonna fool these old wizard eyes. You're never gonna fool them. Ever. Okay. I'm just joshing around. Okay, okay, enough fooling around. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. Alright, thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my OneyPlays animated here on this channel. I've got a couple of them. Check out my fan animations. Check out my original animations. I do art and animation streams every day during the week. I hope to catch y'all tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out.